Jump. Climb out on the roof, just jump, motherfucker, you a lazy little shit. Why not jump and just fucking quit? It's your own fault, boy, you never did enough. And now you're gonna pay for the fucking shit you say. Victim blaming, mental shaming, always bitching cause I'm gaming. But this shit now I'm proclaiming, and I'm aiming for the house of lies that you built on the hill of the dagger that you staggered my ass with. Now you haggard, I'm so aggroed, call your fucking son a faggot. Why so ragged, you a maggot? See $1 and just grab it from the mouth of the starving reprobate. So much hate, bitch, I needed an escape from the rape of my sanity. Humanity is drained from my motherfucking corpse as I hit the fucking dirt. All the fucking hurt and the shit I can't recall dies with me. All the shame and the failure, I'm a terror. Fuck my mirror, time to fix this fucking error. Yeah, I'm the bearer of this shit, and I wear it on my wrist. Now it's time to cut it out and just grow the fuck up. In my mirror, it's a vision that I see of myself. Damn, I'm looking like my father, so why even bother? I'll die for my mother, so I'll never treat another the way that he fucked her. I'll break this damn cycle and jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker, just jump. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. When there's evil in my heart and there's Satan in my veins, I'm insane. Best get stitches in my brain or a cane, cause I can't fucking stand on my own 2 feet. Defeat is my only fucking path. I'ma retreat, can't rest until my brain hits the concrete. Fuck you. I'm just tired of this deceit and these lies that you fucking spew, and the shit you put me through, and the shit you fucking do. But sometimes I just wonder if the shit you say is true. I'm just so damn rude and irresponsible to boot, and I'm the fucking reason mama's gotten her wrists up. And I just sleep too much, play too much, got some shit to say too much. Never clean my cage, I must. Such a fuss, boy don't cuss. I'ma fucking take your trust, give to God and make it rust. Time to bust, mustn't lust, gotta leave you in the dust. Live a life that's unjust, into hell you will be thrust. Satan is your just reward, you don't get a fucking sword. All of time you won't be bored, only flames, just rest assured. When my warnings you've ignored, you'll be punished by the Lord. Cast aside, you are abhorred, grace will never be restored. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker, just jump. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker, just jump. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker, just jump. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 jump.
Hells to the fuck yeah, motherfuckers. Welcome. Welcome to motherfucking Darké Vision, guys. Hells yeah.
Bongs away, I know, just in time. What up, y'all? How's everyone doing tonight? Hells yeah. I don't know why, that's my new thing. I can't help saying it. I keep saying hells yeah. Hells yeah, guys. Hells to the fuck yeah. So, fuck. Let me just, wait, you guys can hear me? Yeah, okay. Let me finish what I'm doing here. Guys, I'm so okay. What up, Vardant Force? What up, B Bats? What up, Mango Jones? What up, Tsar of Tsar of Wojikistan? We changed it. Okay, cool. Hyun and Ingar Husky. What it do, y'all? I was about to smoke my first bowl today. What it do? Hell yeah, dude. That sounds that sounds fun, dude. Hell yeah. Hells yeah. Okay. So, guys, I know it's been forever since I've done one of these. But yeah, like literally forever, guys. Like it was like a whole like day ago. That's what I need. Okay. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Welcome. Hells to the motherfucking yeah. What up, Jareth Gawain? What up, that's the spirit. Yeah, hell yeah. Bongs away. Alright, turns out I was you were spelling it wrong. You were spelling it wrong, so now you've got it.
I'm talking into two mics. I shouldn't be talking into two mics. That's bad. You guys were hearing like an echo of me. I apologize. I apologize so much. Welcome, everyone. Hell yeah. Hells. God damn it. we got a dope fucking show going on. Okay, so there's some stuff I want to talk about, guys. There's some stuff I want to talk about because you guys know I've been talking my anti-doomer shit for a while. Cause I'm like, as you guys know, I'm getting sick of that doomer shit. I'm getting real sick of that doomer shit. Guys, I'm gonna be fucking honest right now. I'm gonna be fucking honest. That sounds way better. Good. Guys, I don't like the attitude of the left these days. Not all the left, but certain people on the left, certain prominent people on the left. And it really just seems like these people just keep doubling down on their refusal to take part in or to pick a side. Like, okay, real talk, guys, real fucking talk. There's a lot of people that don't want to vote for Joe Biden. And I've talked about this. These people, they don't want to vote for Joe Biden because they think, oh, well, he's just as bad as Trump. They're the same. They're the same, guys. They're the same. They're not. They're not the same. Define doomer. I hear a different definition every day. Okay, cool. I guess that, yeah, that makes sense. I'll get my definition of a doomer is, at least in the context I'm talking about, is I'm talking about political doomerism. I'm talking about the people that are just fucking like throwing their hands in it and like, fuck this shit. The race is over. We never had good options in the fucking first place. But the one good option we had is gone. Fuck this. They're the same. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Biden's gonna fuck shit up just as bad as Trump will. Like, that's the kind of doomerism I'm talking about. The political doomerism. We're all fucked no matter what. We're all fucked no matter what. What's the point, guys? What's the point? Guys, what's the point in even trying, right? What's the point? Or the people that act as if voting somehow takes away their ability to engage in direct action or anything else. As if like, yep, I voted, so that's my my political credits spent. Are you referring to a certain member of Deep Frat Fried? Look. Let me grab this actually, because fucking shit is on. Guys, look, if you personally don't want to vote, I'm not giving you shit. I'm not shaming you. And I'm not telling you who to vote for. All I'm saying is, if you hold left-leaning values and you act as if you care and you complain about certain issues which will demonstrably get worse under a more Trump. I mean, I'm not going to say you have a duty to vote for Biden, because you don't. You have autonomy. You can do what you want. But don't sit there and act as if you are contributing in any positive way to the system. Like, I'm so sick of this. Everyone acts as if this vote of non-confidence shit. Like Paul. Yeah, I'll call out Paul directly. Paul acts as if his vote of non-confidence shit is somehow, you know, him doing more than if he were voting. Maybe he doesn't hold that exact position, but it seems that way from the way he talks. And he's so adamantly again. And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. And I'm not trying to shit on Paul. I'm not trying to say that he doesn't have some valid criticisms. He absolutely has some valid criticisms. But look, I've listened to Paul for a long time, and I've listened to him make these arguments for a long time. And there was a time when his arguments resonated with me a lot more. And that was a time, and I'm not blaming Paul for this. I'm stating facts, guys. This was a time when I was more depressed. I had more of a negative outlook on things, and I couldn't see optimism. Like, I was not an optimistic person at all. I mean, I've always had like a sliver of optimism in the back of my mind. I mean, doing YouTube for this long without like, I mean, I've got a nice little audience, and it's growing, and I fucking love you guys. But like up until recently, my channel was stagnant for quite a while. But I've always had that little sense of optimism, like, yeah, you know, I feel like I can do better. I feel like I can achieve something on here, you know. But in terms of politics, in terms of like a lot of shit, my attitude was just like, it's all fucked. It's all fucked. We're fucked. And I'll be honest, I don't like holding the position that we're all fucked and there's nothing we can do. And, you know, I hate that. It feels, I don't know how to describe it. It's because it's not like, it feels lazy. It feels lazy, guys. It feels like, because guys, here's the thing. And I get, maybe it's not lazy. To me, it feels lazy. As someone who has been there, I felt lazy while I was being like, well, no point in even trying. No point contributing to the system because it's fucked. No point doing anything. Like, and I would almost kind of use that as an excuse to not take action. And again, I'm not saying that this is what Paul is doing. I'm saying this is what I did. And this is why I kind of like, for a long time, I pushed this narrative that like, yeah, politics is fucked. And when Bernie lost, Bernie was the one that gave me a bit of hope. And when he lost, I lost all hope again for a little bit. And I was like, yeah, no, fuck it. Our last hope is gone. And yeah, maybe our last hope for getting everything, or at least most of what we wanted, is gone. Well, definitely not everything, but Bernie would have pushed us really ahead a lot. But guys, Bernie actually winning the presidency was kind of a pipe dream. But here's the thing. Bernie gained a lot of popularity. He gained a lot of delegates. In fact, I think he did gain enough delegates that he has, that he's able to have a little bit more sway over Bernie, over Biden. And guys, at the end of the day, did you really think Bernie was a sure thing? I mean, I know I kind of talked like it was a few times, but that was kind of trying to really hang on to that optimism. And because I wanted more people to go out and vote. That's the thing. In the back of my mind, I thought, okay, is this gonna happen? Probably not. But here's the problem, guys. Here's the problem. So many of you out there, and I'm not blaming anyone in particular, but there are so fucking many people, and this is proven by the way the primaries went, that they could agree, yeah, Bernie has good policies. They could be like, yeah, I actually agree with all of Bernie's policies. But when it comes to actually voting for him in the primaries, it's like, well, I mean, can he actually win, though? I don't know if he can win, guys. And yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that I don't think American voters or any voters really get, is when you say, oh, I don't think he can win. Guys, that is the attitude that is keeping him from winning. There were so many people who had that attitude. I don't think he can win. And by the way, Paul was one of those people. He was like, I'm not going to bother voting for Bernie. He's not going to win. It's not possible. And then when Bernie doesn't get the primary, then it's like, see, I told you guys. I told you guys he couldn't have won. But what if you and people like you were out there not saying, yeah, Bernie's going to win. Hell yeah, Bernie's going to win. We know it. It's going to happen this time, God. That's not the message that needs to be spread. The message is that you should vote for Bernie. Whether he's going to win or not. You should. Because that is you taking direct action, the only kind of action that we have in this country that gives us a little bit of sway. And saying, yeah, I'm going to use this little bit of power. I'm going to put it behind a candidate that I actually agree with and believe in. And even if they don't win, I'm doing my part to do everything I can to make sure that this person gets as close to winning as possible. And if more people had that mentality, that attitude of like, yeah, guys, I know he might not win, but yeah, it's a good idea to vote for this person because I agree with what they're, And so, look, let's take our heads out of the primaries because that's over. It's the national election now. It's Biden versus Trump. There are no third options. I know some of you out there really like your third party ideas. And it's cute. But unfortunately, third parties are not super viable. I'm sorry. They're not. They're not going to win. A third party is not going to win. It's going to be Trump or Biden. I don't like false dichotomies any more than you do. Okay? That's why I was supporting Bernie. Because again... And I'm going to emphasize this again. The reason that I took the position of, yeah, Bernie can absolutely win. And I try to convince people. See, I shouldn't have had to try and convince people that Bernie could win. That shouldn't even enter into it. You should just vote for the candidate you agree with, right? Vote for the candidate you fucking agree with. And if there's no candidate that you agree with, then you choose the candidate that you agree with more or that you disagree with less. But yeah, that's how you make things actually fucking change. That's how you affect change. You can't do it just sitting and bitching that the system is broken. That literally has no effect. Except getting more people to not vote. And again, I'm not calling anyone out for, I'm not saying it's anyone's fault that people watch them and become apathetic and not want to vote and not want to participate in the system. But that kind of is an effect of this kind of rhetoric. It's kind of like, we're all fucked. Both parties are the same. Yeah, both parties are the same in a lot of ways. We get that, guys. I don't think you guys, that's like old news. That's literally old news. We've all known that forever. Literally, South Park was making jokes about this like, how many years ago now? 8, 12 years ago? Maybe more? Yeah, they were making jokes about it years ago. Giant douche and the turd sandwich. What's the difference? They're both pretty much the same. Yeah, we get that. So how about as a political commentator, and this is speaking to everyone. I'm not even talking to Paul's ego anymore because I think Paul's ego's effect is negligible compared to some of the people we're about to look at. And so, vote shaming is lib shit. I'm not vote shaming anybody. Vote for who you want to vote for. Don't vote for who you want to vote for. But don't act as if not voting is having any positive effect, because it's not. And don't act as if both parties are the same. My message to all the political commentators out there, we get it. Both parties are pretty much the same. So how about, instead of telling us what we already know, you tell the voters the information that they actually need to know, which is, what are the differences between the two parties? Because, oh yes, there are differences. There are absolutely fucking differences. And, the root of the issue is tribalism, where people only want to go for the mainstream D or R narrative towards the status quo and not moving out of that tribalistic framework of status quo garbage. Yeah, but here's the thing. You don't need... Guys, to vote Democrat, here's a secret for you guys. In order to vote Democrat, you don't need to throw your entire ideology behind the Democratic Party. You don't need to adhere to the ideology of the Democratic Party. You don't need to agree with them. Guys, there are more political positions than just two. However, in this country, there are only two political parties that are actually viable. So you vote to reduce harm. I know you guys don't like that argument, but it's fucking true. You vote because... if you want to, you don't have to, but I'm telling you why it's actually a positive to vote. Voting for Biden is a vote for women's reproductive rights. Voting for Biden is a vote for trans rights. Voting for Biden is a vote for probably slightly better treatment of black people. Slightly. A vote for Biden is a vote against fascism towards peaceful protesters or even non-peaceful ones. We don't need armed thugs being sent in to escalate the chaos. We don't need a president that's trying to undermine our democracy at every fucking turn and institute a fucking theocracy. There's plenty of legitimate reasons not to vote. Voting and not voting are both legitimate political strategies. People may disagree on what's effective, but both have valid rational points. Shh. I don't see the positive of not vote. I don't agree that the establishment's shaking in its boots. Oh no, guys. Oh no, less people are voting. Less people are affecting the political process. That means they have more power over us. That means they have to capitulate to fewer of us. Guys, why do you think political parties don't give a fuck about young people? Why do you think they don't give a fuck about appealing to younger people, and they never have? Because younger people don't vote. The political parties will only try to pander to the people that actually vote for them. And I know a lot of you guys really hate pandering, but unfortunately, that's the only way that we actually get some positive things done in this country socially. Anyway, I want to play a video. I've been ranting for long enough. So, let's take a look. No, wrong place. Okay, there it is. So let's take a look at, I don't know how old, actually I should probably find out how old this clip is. Oh, August, okay, this is new. Okay. God damn it, okay. So this is a clip from Kyle Kullinski. Someone named Kyle Craven posted it and said, "This is the best 140 seconds Kyle Kullinski has ever recorded, in my very humble opinion." And so naturally, seeing that, I had the inclination to watch it because I like Kyle. I don't agree with him on a lot, but I also agree with him on a lot. And I think he's very intelligent. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know how to argue so well for Medicare for all or other certain policies. He really helped me like develop an understanding of certain things, and I appreciate him for that. He's a very intelligent political commentator. However, I don't agree with all of his rhetoric. And we're going to listen to something that he has to say that I don't particularly agree with. Oh, I should probably put in headphones. That would be smart.
The Democratic Party is looking at a situation where tens of millions of Americans have no health insurance. And what's their answer? Incremental changes over a 10-year period to maybe not cover some of you.
I will just say right now, I agree with him here. That's fucked. And I definitely don't agree with the Democratic Party's platform on this, but I'm curious to hear what his solution is.
This is beyond pathetic. This is beyond pathetic. This is beyond weak. This is beyond corrupt. This is disgusting.
I agree.
They don't even know how to pretend to want to fight for you. And every single person who tries to shame you because you don't want to immediately pledge your vote to Joe Biden, fuck
okay,
him.
So this is where, okay, first of all, and by the way, I don't agree with vote shaming. So if someone is actually trying to shame you for not voting for Biden, like, whatever, okay? I think, however, a lot of people, what they're actually trying to do isn't shame you, but disagree with you and offer you valid points for why maybe you should vote for Joe Biden. Wait, did I? Oh, okay, I forgot to fix that. Whatever, that's fine. But yet, no one is saying that you better vote for Joe Biden. Hey, we're not like doing the Kenneth Copeland thing over here where we're like, if you don't vote for Trump, you're responsible for murder. None of us are doing that. We're just making arguments for why actually it is a good idea to vote for Biden in order to reduce harm, and because this way we will actually have a better chance at getting some improvements in this country, and maybe we could get Medicare for all. I don't even agree that like this whole like, oh, it's not, they say they're not going to do it. Like, okay, they can say they're not going to do it all they want, but the worse the pandemic gets and the more on board the public is with this, they might not be able to ignore it if it gets passed. Like, and guys, that's why. And by the way, here's another thing, guys. Kyle has made this point a number of times that the important thing to do is to vote down ballot. However, I don't hear him bring that up quite enough. Guys, when you're giving people permission not to vote for Joe Biden, you're giving them permission not to vote, period. If you're going to tell people don't vote for Joe, and Kyle should know this because Kyle was talking about this a lot back when Bernie first dropped out. He was like, yeah, no, but you need to vote down ballot though. He was like, you absolutely need to vote down ballot. You need to vote in your locally. And the problem is though, a lot of people, if they're not gonna go vote for Biden, why are they gonna go bother voting? Some people will. A lot of people won't. A lot of people will be like, well, yeah, I'm not voting. Fuck this. Fuck the system. It's broken. It's corrupt. No point. And that's how we lose out on progressive senators and congresspeople. And guys, it's not over. It's not the end of the world. Acting as if it is and saying, yes, and let's accelerate that. We're already going downhill. Let's go down faster. No. How about we do what we can to fucking slow down our descent into madness, and maybe fucking, I don't know, maybe fucking, like, again, use that one little bit of political power that they actually give you in this country and do something with it to affect some kind of incremental change. Whatever. Let's listen to more of Kyle.
Fuck them. They're supposed to come to you. You're the voter. They serve you.
Okay. Again, how are they going to capitulate to you if you don't vote for them? I'm sorry, it's the other way around. They do things for the demographics of people that actually turn out to vote for them. If you don't turn out to vote for the Democratic Party, why do you think they're already not capitulating to what we want? Because a lot of us didn't vote in 2016. I mean, I'm not a voter, so whatever. But a lot of people didn't vote in 2016. And those same people are assumed to not be voting in 2020. And big shock, a lot of those people are the same kind of people that wanted what Bernie Sanders wanted. Guys, we get the Democrats in office, and then we do whatever we can to put... Kyle was making arguments for showing up at Milwaukee if Bernie didn't win. He was saying, we will show up at Milwaukee at the DNC. We will protest. That's kind of gone away because of the pandemic. I understand that. But, guys, what do you think it would be more effective to protest under? Trump or Biden? Trump, who is already unleashing a torrent of fascist rhetoric against not just Antifa or rioters or protesters, but leftists in general, and fear-mongering about how, they're coming for you, they're socialists, and they're gonna come and take your freedoms away, and they're gonna make it so you can't pray in schools. I think it would be way easier because, for someone to have been talked about protesting, you'd think he'd recognize that, yeah, protesting is a good idea. And you know what? Especially after what's been happening now, don't you think a protest for Medicare for all in the time of a pandemic might have less of a chance on falling on deaf ears under a Biden presidency? there's just, I'm sorry, there is objectively more we can do under Biden. Objectively.
You don't feel like they're serving you well, right? When your family members don't have health care, or you just got a medical bill for $67,000.
Yeah, those are bad things.
All of the anger should be directed at them, not voter shaming people.
No, wait.
If you
okay, yes, direct some anger at the Democrats if you want to. How about just direct anger at the elites in general? And say, yeah, the establishment is bad. So you know what? I'm going to be on the side that's slightly less establishment. The side that has people like Bernie Sanders and AOC fighting for it. Fighting to try to take it over. So that we can actually have some fucking improvement. But no, instead you want to neuter that party. That party that objectively has more progressives and more people who want to actually do good rather than a bunch of fucking authoritarian corporatists on the other side that all they want to do is take away all your freedoms. And I don't know how you can make this argument, guys. I don't get it. Again, Kyle is very intelligent, and I agree with him on a lot, but this, to me, this doesn't seem like a well-reasoned take. This seems a lot more like, and I hate to say it, but it seems a lot more just like a stubborn, like, I'm salty I lost, so fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck the whole system. You want to do that, do you, but you're, and again, because I was watching Kyle back then and I was depressed. I was depressed as well. I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. It's all fucked. I was even toying with the idea of supporting Trump for half a minute until I woke the fuck up and got to my fucking senses and realized, yeah, no, Trump is a fucking fascist. What the fuck was I thinking? I am ashamed. I'm ashamed of my behavior those few weeks. I'm ashamed of the rhetoric I spouted. I'm ashamed of the arguments I made because they were dumb and they were hyper emotional and they were not based in reality. You know, let's get through this clip because yeah, the best 140 seconds. We can't miss a single second, guys.
You have standards and you apply them. That's called being an adult who has thought things through. But they smear that. Oh my, it's a litmus.
Wait, being a See, I could twist that and say, you're not being an adult, you're being a child by folding your arms and saying, no, I'm not participating. Not until you give me what I want. Guys, you're not gonna get what you want that way. It's not gonna happen. It's just not. I could say, no, we're being adults by saying, you know what? We lost. We didn't get Bernie in. Unfortunately, we wanted Bernie. We didn't get Bernie. But you know what? Still got to do our part because you know what? Trump is terrible and this country cannot survive 4 more years of Trump. So rather than being a bunch of crybaby children and whining about the fact that we didn't get the candidate we want, we vote for Biden to reduce harm and so that maybe we might have a little more leverage in the next 4 years. That's my take.
Test. Gross. What are you, purist? Yes, I'd like to not die from not having health care. Yes.
Okay, but you don't get that choice.
Is that too pure of me? I'd like to not go bankrupt from a medical bill. Is that too pure of me? I'd like for all Americans to have health care in a pandemic.
I'd like that too.
Somehow,
we
have all the money in the world to increase Donald Trump's bloated military budget every single year.
Wait, that's a pivot. Kyle. 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 That was such a terrible fucking pivot. What? Kyle. I really, guys, that pivot. Does anyone else have whiplash from that pivot? We have. Who are you making an argument to? Wait, what? Are you like in front of Congress right now? Like, guys, we need Medicare for all. We need it. We can't be giving more money to Trump's bloated military budget. We need this money for Medicare. Yeah, we all get that. And yeah, Trump's military budget is bloated. Anyone watching you agrees with that. What's your point? What's your point? That money is not going to be reappropriated for Medicare for all. Definitely not under Trump. So what? What's the fuck? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I didn't even notice that earlier when I watched this. That was a crazy pivot. Okay, let's hear the rest of his point.
We have enough money to add $2 trillion to the deficit with another tax cut for the rich, but we can't give people health care in a pandemic. We can't do what the rest of the developed world has managed to do and has been doing for a very long time, mind you. We can't do it. Even though Medicare for All saves $5 trillion over a decade, we can't do it. We can't do it.
Kyle, we all fucking agree with you. Most people voting for Biden fucking agree with you on that point. But not voting for Biden doesn't get us Medicare for all. It just fucking doesn't. So again, Kyle, I say to you, what is your solution? Because I don't see one here. It's just, don't vote, because if we vote, we're approving of them being shitty. But if we don't, it wasn't a pivot. He was listing grievances with the system. Yeah, it's a grievance that is fucking like irrelevant. It's irrelevant to the case of not voting for Biden. Maybe it's more relevant to the Medicare for all thing, but again, who's he talking to? Like, how, like, I agree with him. He's not wrong. Yeah, we can afford military budget increases, but we can't afford Medicare for all. Yeah, I agree with that. But not voting for Biden doesn't get us that. Voting for Trump isn't going to get us that. In fact, I've made, and I will continue to make, arguments that we have a way better chance of getting Medicare for all, or anything approaching Medicare for all or closer to it, under Biden than under Trump. Yeah, I like Kyle too. I do. But you can like someone and disagree with them. And, yeah, I disagree with this take. So, it's not irrelevant. That's essential to the point of people advocating of not voting. His point is the issues facing out country are too big for Joe Biden, and they're not too big for Trump. What is Trump gonna do? Yeah, they're too big for Biden. It's even worse with Trump. Guys, there's no argument. There's no argument. Trump is worse. Trump is worse. Biden's not going to be great on it. Okay, Trump's going to be worse. and that's the case with literally every issue. Literally every issue. Show me one thing that that Trump is better than Biden on. Show me one. Show me one issue where it's like, you know what? Yeah, okay. I'd rather have Trump on that issue. I'll wait. Yeah, Trump makes it worse every fucking time. Anyway, so speaking of leftists that feel the need to continuously shoot their own movement in the foot. What is this? This isn't the video. Oh, it's up here. Okay.
Kamala Harris really cares about children. In fact, she even said so.
Okay. Kamala Harris concealed documents of Catholic Church child abusers. It's a Jimmy Dore video. Let's take a listen.
Kamala Harris really cares about children. In fact, she even said so. She says, I fought for children and survivors of sexual assault. I fought against transnational gangs. I took on the biggest banks and helped take down one of the biggest for-profit colleges. I know a predator when I see one.
Her running mate?
Really?
Her opponent? Yes, Biden sucks. Like we get that. Trump has been accused of far worse than what Biden has been accused of. Yeah, they're both pieces of shit. But again, there's actual allegations of, there's literal court documents of a 14-year-old describing sexual acts with Donald Trump. Go look it up.
As San Francisco District Attorney, Kamala Harris' office stopped cooperating with victims of Catholic Church child abuse. Thanks to Kamala Harris' predecessor, the San Francisco DA's office had files on clergy sex abusers, but Harris refused to share them with victims.
Okay.
When it came to
that
taking
sucks.
on the Catholic Church, survivors of clergy sexual abuse say that Kamala Harris turned a blind eye, refusing to take action against clergy members accused of sexually abusing children when it meant confronting one of the city's most powerful political institutions. When Harris became San Francisco's district attorney in 2004, she took over an office that had been working closely with survivors of sexual abuse to pursue cases against the Catholic Church. The office and the survivors were in the middle of a legal battle to hold predatory priests accountable, and Harris inherited a collection of personnel files involving allegations of sexual abuse by priests and employees of the San Francisco Archdiocese. Shortly after being elected, Harris had worked with church officials and other prosecutors to conceal the clergy records, electing to only divulge clergy abuse files over the course of a criminal investigation. Prosecutors signed a controversial...
Wait. What's that last part? Electing only to to divulge clergy abuse files over the course of a criminal investigation. So wait, she didn't want these documents made public. She wanted them kept as part of a criminal investigation. Isn't that the protocol? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but if there's an ongoing investigation about something like this, is it common practice to publish it publicly during an investigation? I don't know about that, but look, even if this is exactly as bad as he's making it look, I don't know what his point is here. And yeah, you're right. Jimmy Dore might as well be a Republican now, because all he's doing is trying to discredit Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Guys, I hate going back to this, but it's pretty defensible. Trump is worse. Trump is Kamala might have covered up some Catholic some sexual abuse charges in the Catholic Church, which, by the way, what government official isn't guilty of that at this point? I'm pretty sure a lot of them. In fact, I'm pretty sure if you looked into that, there's probably a hell of a lot more Republicans that have covered up this sort of thing than Democrats. Now, I'm not saying that this isn't wrong. But again, I don't claim to know the intricate workings of the political process. The police hold details during investigation. Yeah, that seems like just like common practice. Like I don't get it. But my point here, guys, Jimmy Dore is taking the time to, rather than attack Trump and the Republicans, attack Biden and Kamala Harris and tell us why they're horrible and why we shouldn't vote for them. Even if she did this horrible shit in the past and she's completely unrepentant about it, again, Trump is worse. Trump is so much worse. And you could probably, guys, I could come on here like every week and like just bring up some allegation about Trump, some scandal about Trump. Honestly, it would be pretty like easy content. Just like every week, yep, the Trump scandal segment. I don't do that because I don't like talking about Trump. And I don't like talking about the same shit over and over. But it'd be very possible to do. Now, for someone like Jimmy Dore, who claims to be a leftist, by the way, I just don't know why he's spending so much time going after Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Because here, let's be fair. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at some of the recent videos from the Jimmy Dore show. So okay. Yep. Okay. Just as I thought. Kamala Harris, concealed documents. Okay. Yep. Okay. Ice Cube understands. Okay. That's relevant. Biden, big donors cash in on human suffering. More shitting on Biden. Something about the Simpsons producer. No one cares. Criminal presidents are a protected minority. What? Okay, whatever. DNC doesn't want you to get high. More Biden attacks. Blue check Hollywood won't push Biden to help people. Obama says nobody is above the law. Trump's debate preparation with Chris Christie. Bill Clinton caught in... Okay, anyone would be talking about that. Biden losing lead over Trump. Biden explains why he commit Kamala. And that's all like... Yeah, there's a lot of disparaging photos of Biden for all of his... and it's Medicare for all flip-flop. The reason Kamala flip-flops him. Yeah, you'd think he was a Republican. You'd think he was a Republican by looking at his, like, the shit he talks about. He might have some valid criticisms of the Democratic Party. But guys, we are in a fucking election. Fighting for this country, fighting for Look, guys, look. Maybe this is what he believes. He believes, look, I cannot in good conscience support Biden. Fine. But you claim to be a leftist. You claim to be for progressive values. You are actively fighting against those things. You are actively fighting against women's reproductive rights, trans rights, a public option, which, yeah, will probably happen under Biden. And I know a lot of you get really salty about that and say, oh, it's not good enough. Guys, it's a hell of a lot better than what we have now. It's not perfect, but it's better. Oh, I bet he has a very large right-leaning audience. I don't know how he has a large... He doesn't seem to have that large of an audience, actually. At least not... Because, I mean, not compared to how well-known he is. That's... I mean, 80,000 views. It's respectable. I don't think it's anything compared to what Kyle gets. in fact, here. Don't care. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Maybe I'm wrong. He gets more, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I don't know the YouTube algorithm anymore. I don't know how what kind of numbers are good or not. I've been in my little low end of YouTube forever. I just anything higher than 1,000 looks impressive to me. It's like 2017 TJ, a leftist on that right wing grift. Yeah. And it's kind of sad because I don't know. TJ's come out of that. TJ's kind of, you know, he kind of knows better now, and he's kind of like back on a. I mean, his videos were still good then, but I do think they're a hell of a lot better now. All these people will sell out if the price is right. The gay guy that used to be with TYT to Dave Rubin. Oh yeah, Dave Rubin. Rave Dubin. He's disgusting. I hate Rave Dubin. I like Jimmy Dore personally. I saw him live once. He's got his heart in the right place, but he's definitely more critical of the Dems than GOP. Again, go all of the above. Yeah, okay, guys, here's the thing. I don't care if you criticize the DNC. Do it. I do it too. But if you're going to criticize the left, especially if you're on the left, you have to criticize the right as well. Guys, the more you criticize the left, the more the right uses that as ammunition against the... And I know you guys don't like that argument. Oh, you're blaming us. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that it is objectively true when you attack your own team ostensibly during an election, you are contributing to their loss. You are not helping them. You are hurting them. So at the very least, if you claim to actually be on the left or in the center or to view both the parties as exactly the same, then act that way and treat both parties the same. Give both parties the same level of fucking criticism. Because all I see from a lot of people is just criticize the left, and then when the right does something that anyone would criticize them for, it's like, yeah, well, of course we're going to criticize them for that. This is what Jimmy Dore does. This is what Rising does. Guys, criticize the left, but criticize both sides too. Because goddamn. Especially if you claim to be a fucking centrist. Especially if you claim not just a fuck. I need a drink. Fuck. True. Yes. Sorry, I lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah. I don't know, guys. I just feel like you guys are focusing way too much on criticizing the left. And I know Vosh doesn't want to criticize. That's why Vosh doesn't want to criticize the left anymore. And I don't want to criticize the left either, but people like this need to be criticized because I think that they're not helping. They're hurting. They're hurting the cause that they claim to be a part of. And I don't know. Anyway, we can get off of this. I got my rant out. I wanted you guys. No, we're not watching. Fucking thingy. There we go. Yeah. I got my rant out there. Because guys, I'm just getting sick of it. I really am. I just want to be able to sit back and be like, okay, yeah, no, Biden's gonna win. It's gonna be fine. Because objectively, shit's gonna get worse under Trump. It just is. Packing a bowl, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, you know it. I still wish I still had legal tobacco. Sad, yo. I think YouTube is burying my videos. Join the club, buddy. Which of us doesn't get their videos buried by YouTube? So, okay. So there's been some updates on the shooting situation that I talked about yesterday. So what was this? The teen that that shot and killed 2 people and injured 1 person. Kyle Rittenhouse. Well, I kind of touched on this a bit yesterday, but basically, a lot of people on the right are defending this guy and coming up with a lot of reasons why he's somehow innocent. And now we've got a we've got guys, we've got footage of him. Yeah, this is if this doesn't prove him innocent, I don't know what does, dude. So we've got images of him cleaning graffiti off of a building. Yeah. Cleaning graffiti. Damn, I had no idea. I had no idea. Look at this upstanding young gentleman, dude. Look at him. He definitely doesn't look like he's about to go off LARPing with a gun and shooting people for no reason. He shouldn't have been where he was, but that was self-defense. No, it was not. No, it was not. He shouldn't have been where he was with a gun, LARPing in the streets, like, I'm gonna fucking defend the streets of a city he didn't even fucking live in a state he didn't even fucking live in. He had no business there, and he had no business killing anyone. And then literally LARP, oh, look at, I'm in a war zone now. I killed 1 person, now I have to defend myself. People are trying to tackle you to the ground. By the way, I don't believe his life was in danger. They would attack. Guys, the Antifa terrorists. There are no Antifa terrorists. The Antifa protesters, the BLM protesters, or whoever else are out there, they're not out there to be violent. He was a terrorist. This kid was the terrorist. He knew some shit was going down in this city. And so he probably grabbed his dad's gun, his dad's AR-15 or whatever. And took it across state lines to this city to start oh, look at me, I'm gonna like defend this city from these fucking evil protesters. It's not self-defense to instigate violence. And then when people try and stop you, you instigate more violence. You kill people because, oh no, they caught me doing something I shouldn't be doing. He was there with the intent to kill. Exactly. He killed 1 person. People try, whether that was in self-defense or not, because you know what? If it was in self-defense, then he would have been perfectly justified. He could have just put the gun down. So look, hey, I was just defending myself. This person attacked me. I had a right to defend myself. Whatever. Which, by the way, there's no stand your ground law in that state. Anyway. So you don't just get to shoot someone who you think is threatening you. But Even if he was in one of those states, I would still say it's indefensible. But yeah, so the right is basically trying to use anything they can, really, to make this kid look like an upstanding individual. Never would have hurt nobody. What a good kid. But and of course, the people he attacked, which do I want to show how much whatever. Cuz this is Andy. I don't want Chess, I don't know if I want to show Andy No. I don't know if I want to show that he's literally doxing people. Like, I guess this shit is public knowledge. Okay, so apparently this person who was shot in the arm is on the sex offender registry. Doesn't say for what. Does it? Wait. Compliance status, non-compliant. Registration. Wait. Life registration. It doesn't. Yeah, there's not too much detail on that. But, so basically, they're trying to, oh, well, see, the people he shot, they were bad people anyway. They were shitty people. They deserved it. They deserved it, guys. The same argument that I use when people try and, oh, George Floyd did this. Guys, I don't give a flying fuck if he was a child rapist who had gotten off yesterday on a technicality. First of all, the person pulling the trigger didn't know that at the time, right? When I was arrested protesting in June, Andy No put my info on Twitter, and one of his rabid followers doxed me, and another put me on Antifa Watch with it. Yeah, okay. I'm not showing this guy. I'm sorry. I'm not showing this guy. This guy, yeah, I'm not showing the shit that he posts. This guy should be deplatformed from Twitter. And the fact that he has a check mark is fucking disgusting. Why the fuck does he have a check mark? Who gave him a check mark? Why does he still have it? Why is he still on the platform? He's literally doxing people. And what do you think the purpose is of him doing that? Dude, I'm actually afraid for you, because if there's any right-wingers in your town, if there's any, like, violent alt-right fucking Nazi fuckers in your town that frequent this guy's Twitter, and they happen to just recognize you as one of the that's the thing, guys. Is this what this guy's trying to instigate? That's what it makes me think. Hey guys, these are the Antifa people that were arrested and then released. True justice was not served to these violent degenerates who are destroying the streets of our beloved cities. Now, I'm not instigating violence or anything. I'm just saying, if you see these people in the streets, why is this person still on fucking Twitter? Of course these people think they're justified. They always think they're justified. It's racists often do. Because who else? How could you not be racist and have a whole fucking channel dedicated to doxing Black Lives Matter protesters? And the other shit on your account is for literally, yeah, it's so clear what side you're on this. Anyone who gets hurt, and any lefties get hurt, you gotta fucking discredit them for this or that. Any right-wingers do anything bad, you gotta defend them vehemently. Guys, you know what I find hilarious? When a right winger kills somebody and they get arrested, right wingers protest. When a left winger kills someone, or when a lefty is killed, and especially a black one, and the killer gets free, is when... Wait. Yeah, that's when the lefties protest. See, it's almost like the lefties protest when there's actual injustice, right? Black man gets killed. Cops don't get arrested. Lefties protest. But when a right winger does something, kills someone, commits a mass shooting, oh, all these right wingers will come out in droves to defend them. Guys, I don't defend. If there was a lefty that did some kind of shooting, I would not be defending them. I would be admonishing them. I would say, you are not a representative of what I stand for. If there were people claiming to be a part of my movement committing acts of violence, I would be I would be out here saying what's the word? God damn it. I can't remember words. I'd be calling them out. HS. On camera. I love you. Hell yeah. Definitely are, and it's like I'm one of those militants look out for, especially when I stream the protests on Twitch, showing the pig brutality every damn night here. When I protest, I literally go out with armor, not just for cops, but for one of these far-right militants possibly. It could save my life. Getting a bulletproof vest when I can get the funds. Yeah, you probably should. It is terrifying. But you know what? Props to you for going out there and fighting the good fight. I commend you, dude. And yeah, fuck these people that want to yeah, I love it, guys. I love it. And anytime one of their own does something bad, it's like, oh, well, the people they killed, they committed a crime in the past. They did this, they did that. Guys, murder, assault, these things are never justified. You don't get to make like these arguments unless someone is actually in a situation where their own autonomy is taken from them. You can't make the argument that this shit is ever fucking justified. By the way, love, I'm not showing Andy no. I'm not showing his tweets or his account on stream anymore.
That's fine.
That person needs to be removed from Twitter. He has literal docs all over his fucking Twitter. And Ingar Husky here in the chat was also doxxed by this person for going to a protest because he got arrested.
Yeah, he'll literally show almost everyone. It's fucked up.
I'm guessing his justification for it is, what? You got arrested. This is public record. But
like, he'll say their professions and everything. It's disgusting.
There are people that are getting, like, I know the right won't agree with this, but there are definitely a lot of people, in fact, probably a majority of the people getting arrested at these protests are not being arrested for just reasons. Can't believe I'm getting a bulletproof vest, LMAO, what a world. I know, dude. Oh, God. I'm just waiting for shit to pop off in this city to the point where, like, there's protests here every night and riots and shit where you can't go outside. I mean, maybe that won't happen. I mean, I don't foresee, well, there's not a lot of black people here, so it's not like there's black people getting shot every week in Albuquerque, but I mean, it could happen. Who knows? It could happen for other reasons too, but I feel like a black person getting shot for no reason is what makes a city go into these like into full riot mode these days. I hope you get a gun to go with it. Guys, I've made my stance pretty clear on this. I don't think it's a good idea for us lefties to be bringing guns to protests. I think we should. Okay, look. I think we should be able to. I think it would be fundamentally better if we lived in a society where we had just as much of a right and legitimacy doing that as right-wingers going to protests with guns, because right-wingers are absolutely able to get away with bringing guns to protests. But unfortunately, as long as we have a fascist in office, that's only gonna make shit a million times worse. Even when Trump's no longer in office, it still might not be a good idea just because of optics and shit. Because the right is absolute, guys, the right is dishonest as fuck, and they are just waiting. They've been trying to push the narrative that the left is violent when it's just objectively the opposite.
Damn it.
It is objectively like the opposite is true. Anyway, definitely for home defense. Oh, you're getting one for home. Yeah, you probably. I love you. Living in that climate right now, yeah, it might not be a bad idea to get a gun for your house, but don't bring them to the protests, guys. It's not gonna help. Okay, and you know what? We look a hell of a lot better, because guys, a shooting happens at a protest because some idiot brought a gun, and guess what? It wasn't one of the protesters. It was some LARPy kid from a state over who thought he was gonna go defend the fucking city, defend the businesses. Like, that's what makes us objectively better than them. I mean, it at least adds to the optics of it. And again, while I am for the Second Amendment, self-defense is important and all of that. And if there ever is like a, tyranny rise up situation, I mean, that's why it was written into the Constitution in the first place. So yeah, there's legitimate reasons, but when it comes to protesting, it doesn't help our cause. It doesn't help how we look. It doesn't help how people perceive us. Anyway. Okay. People need to stop destroying innocent people's businesses. Sure, but a lot of the protesters that have attacked businesses have, like, it's part of their strategy is to go after, like, big companies that have, like, insurance and shit. Like, there's not a lot of small businesses. Maybe there are, but guys, you know what? I've danced around this for far too long. I'm just going to come right out and say it. I wholeheartedly believe that most of the violence being perpetuated in these protests is not by protesters on the left. It is by these agent provocateurs on the right that show up just to fucking wreak chaos to make the fucking protesters look violent when they're not. Maybe some of them are, but goddamn, most people are just out there trying to fight for fucking racial justice and equality. You really think they're gonna fuck up their own their own messaging by being violent? God damn it. 100% agents brought by police or collaborated with police, and some are just pro-cop agitators. Yeah. Have you seen a lot of these people in I haven't seen your streams. I actually didn't even know you had a channel. Dude, you should come on and like talk about this at some point. I want to hear like your perspective as someone who's been in there. Not just the right wingers, cops, and the feds are also agent for oxygen. Yeah, there's a lot of them, and I'm really sick of this narrative getting pushed by the right that like, oh, these protesters are. No, there might be some, but the vast majority of them are there to fight for justice. Stop being fucking dishonest. Stop acting like, oh, these protesters are just a bunch of violent thugs just wilding out in the streets. You're full of shit. And you people know you're full of shit, I think. Okay. I don't know. I hope they know they're full of shit. I hope I hope when he lies down and goes to bed at night, that there's just like a voice in the back of his head that tells him, you know you're a disgusting piece of shit, right? Like, you know you're a worthless fucking bootlicking racist. Makes me sad, yo. Anyway, I think, I wanted to show you guys something, actually. So guys, I'm actually curious, and I want to know which one of you guys sent me this, because it didn't come with a note. But, hells yeah. Guys, someone just sent me, this just arrived this morning, the Douchebag Bible by T.J. Kirk. Hell yeah. I've wanted this for so fucking long, guys. I have wanted this for so fucking long, and someone finally sent it to me. So thank you so much, whoever it was. It didn't come with a note, so I don't know if it's the same person who sent me the other shit, or if it's someone else, but whoever it was, thank you so fucking much. Yeah, this was literally on my Amazon wish list for like ever, and I've always wanted to get a copy, but like, I was like, God damn it, it's kind of expensive for a book. And now I mean, I love TJ, and fuck yeah, I've wanted this book, but I was just like, $25 for a book. Can I really justify buying that? Can I really? At plus shipping, because I think it was like at least when I was in Canada, it was like a crazy amount for shipping as well. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just like ask TJ if I can like buy a copy off of him next time I see him or something. Fuck shipping, god damn it. Fuck Canada. But hell yeah, I'm so glad someone sent me this, because yeah, I've been wanting to read it for a while. So thank you. Yo, what up, Chelsea? You'll love it. I know. Hell yeah, I know. I hope so. Yeah. Unless it's like, I don't know, guys. Maybe it'll suck. I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews. You know, I've heard mixed reviews. No. I'm excited to read it. Funnily enough, because someone sent me the Satanic Bible the other day. So yeah, now I have two Bibles. I have two Bibles to read: the Douchebag Bible and the Satanic Bible. So hell yeah, I want one. You should get one. Hell yeah, they're dope. I mean, I can only, I haven't read it yet. I love Chelsea's last stream with Taylor. Yeah, that was a dope stream. Yeah, that was a really good stream. I didn't agree with you guys when you guys were talking about Vosh. And I was kind of like, God damn it, let me in there. But yeah. Now you can be a satanic douchebag. Hells yeah. I'm a satanic douchebag, yeah. But yeah, no, that was a really great stream. I was surprised. Like I like it was like good the whole time. Like, you guys had a really good conversation, like, the whole time. Even when you guys were just, like, reading the chat, you guys managed to make it interesting. In fact, I think Chess said that, like you guys, like, reading the chat is more interesting than TJ reading the chat. Because Chess doesn't like streams where, like, TJ or Paul are just sitting there reading the chat. Yeah. But you guys were actually interesting about it. What didn't you agree on? Oh, I didn't agree with the idea that just a lot of you guys, I could tell Taylor was way more against Vosh because she doesn't like his takes on voting for Biden, Bernie or bust, and all that. Which, by the way, she almost made the way she criticized him. She almost made it sound like Vosh was, like, against Bernie or something. Like, Vosh is advocating for pretty much the same thing Bernie is right now. Bernie is trying to get Biden elected so that he can have some leverage over the presidency, so that there can be, like, you know, some kind of improvement. And all these people that claim to be hardcore Bernie fans, they're the ones that are abandoning Bernie. They're the ones who are saying, no, like we trusted Bernie and we put our faith in Bernie before, but now that he doesn't have a chance of winning the presidency, we're just going to throw that out the window and say, no, we're not going to trust Bernie's plan. He doesn't know what he's doing. We're just going to sit out and not vote or whatever. And I'm not accusing Taylor of being like that. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people just seem to really, like, a lot of people like, I get people's frustration. I do. I get people's frustration with Biden and with the DNC and all of it. But at the end of the day, I have not heard a single good argument against the harm reduction of voting for Biden. And all Vosh is really doing is vehemently pushing that message out there. And yeah, he gets frustrated with people who, he gets
Yo, Jae Darké pickle fucker, are you for real a tranny? Also, where is Puddles? I miss him desperately.
Oh, is this Pickles? Yo, gay dork, it's pickle fucker. Are you for real a tranny? Also, where is Puddles? I miss him desperately. I don't know where Puddles is. I haven't seen him probably as long as you've seen him. Yes, I am a real trans person. Yeah. How's it been, Pickles? How's it been? It's been a while. MAGA Trump train. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know what? Do you want to bet him? Because, like, as I said, dude, we're not having...
No, he sent us $1.
We're not going to be sellouts for a fucking $1.
No, I'm not being a sellout, but yeah, you can insult me for $1. I don't care. I wasn't even that insulting. I will just say, though, the tranny is a slur. And only we're allowed to say it. Only we can say it. You guys can't say it. Hell yeah, trans booty, hell yeah. I don't really get the hate to Vosh. I don't agree with everything he says, but he's honest, and I love that. He's straight to the point and can actually give a perspective with substance. Yeah, absolutely. And again, he gets a little frustrated with Bernie or Busters. I get why he gets frustrated with Bernie or Busters, because it's really fucking frustrating arguing with people about the same, like, points of just like, guys, we gotta reduce harm. Guys, the conditions under Biden will have way more of a possibility of getting anything good done, right? Like us actually have guys, I know, like, the Kyle video I was playing earlier, like, he's holding out for Medicare for all. He needs all the way. We need to go all the way to Medicare for all. But we're not going to get even a public option under Trump. We might at least get a public option under Biden. That's objectively better. So yeah, I get why Vosh is frustrated. I don't disagree with him. I think he makes a lot of really good fucking points. And yeah, like I'm sitting here arguing like against Bernie or Busters too, because I'm like, you know what? Bernie, and I hate to make this point, but literally it's true. Bernie has a plan. Bernie knows Bernie is trying to make a change in the ways that he can, and people that claim to be Bernie Sanders fans, that claim to be Bernie or Busters, like what does Bernie or bust mean to you? Does Bernie or bust mean Bernie becomes president or we're all just fucked? We need Bernie as president or just bring on the nukes? I thought Bernie or bust meant we're riding with Bernie until the end. And you know what? That means if Bernie says, you know what? Yeah, we're doing this because guys, you are giving I don't think you realize that you are giving Bernie more power by voting for the DNC. You're not making him president, but he probably wasn't going to be president anyway. You're giving him more power. You're giving him the power to actually do something. Vosh has made some of the best leftist arguments I've heard online. Oh yeah, like I've said, like Vosh is definitely the voice that the left needed to like bring back people to the left who've been disaffected by a bunch of woke scoldy and gatekeeping rhetoric that have kept people out of leftism for so fucking long. Yeah, and all the hyperbolic snowflake shit too. Like Vosh is one of the only people that's been able to cut through that and make the left look appealing again. No offense, but TJ wasn't able to do that. A lot of people weren't able to. I don't think not even Kyle didn't do that. Kyle made me fucking hate the left more. And hey, I get it. Not everyone likes Vosh, but I think his content is extremely fucking important. Vosh is good. He's just a little smug, and I feel he's sometimes willing to be disingenuous to support his side. I don't know that he's being disingenuous. Okay, I know. The only times I've seen people accuse him of being disingenuous is when what he's actually doing is using the same logic of the side he's arguing with to point out why they're fucking wrong. And yeah, that can be a bit disingenuous sometimes, but so are the arguments being made in the first place. It's more to point out the fucking hypocrisy in that logic. But overall, when I don't think Vosh has ever made a point that wasn't defensible. He is smug. Well, maybe he is, but I can't really blame him for that.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, we can go down here? Okay, my few cents of wisdom on this. I think you have to be, I don't want to use the term smug, but I've noticed... Confident, yeah. You have to have this I'm right no matter what attitude, at least to some extent. I mean, he admits when he's wrong, but if you don't have this constant confidence, it's easy to tear down the person and destroy them. Yeah. It's really easy. So, yeah, you can get smug in there, but if you word it just right, it can become really good.
Well, that's why, because I only really see him, like, become super smug in, like, debates. Like, when he's, like... And that's the thing, because a lot of people that have seen Vosh, they don't watch like his regular streams or videos. They just see like the big stuff, the debates or whatever. And because yeah, he does like the smug thing, and I think it's entertaining, and I think it adds like flair to his arguments. Like, I don't think it hurts him. Maybe to some people, maybe some people just don't like that. But that's the thing. In order to bring people over to our side, we need people of all different types. And maybe Vosh is good for bringing over some people, but not others. And that's why I'm by no means saying, yes, Vosh needs to be like the god of the left and the arbiter of the left, and we all need to just look up to Vosh. No, we need more people like Vosh. We need more people that have like, similar ideas but different perspectives, and people who have different ideas. We need, but we need people who overall are people who can actually bring people over to the left and not gatekeep and make our side look less appealing. And maybe the smugness makes it less appealing to some people, but to other people it makes it more appealing. And guys, I think for your own sanity, guys, with all the Nazis he debates, I'm going to say for my own personal sanity, if I had to debate that many Nazis, I think I'd have to act like a smug asshole around them as well. Just because you have to you have to be dismissive of their bullshit. You're like, you think this? Wow, you're an idiot. Okay, so here's some scientific evidence to prove how wrong you are. You know? Like, because they do it to us. Guys, they do the smug dismissiveness to us all the fucking time. And I think that's another big reason of why he does that. Because it's like, fuck these people. I'm going to use the same tactic right back on them. Maybe the smugness brushed off from Destiny. Maybe. Oh my God. I do not... Guys, I do not like Destiny. I'm going to be fucking honest. I do not like Destiny. I don't know how the fuck... Vosh ever used to watch Destiny. I don't know how the fuck he still advocates for people watching Destiny. He even said at the end of that debate, he was like, no, I always tell my fans to go watch you. In fact, hey guys, go watch Destiny. And he's like, yeah, after that debate, I probably can't convince any of you, can I? Because yeah, Destiny was basically defending the shooter and being like, no, it was self-defense, And, Destiny has small brain takes on some shit. I've agreed with him on some shit, but lately he just seems like way too disaffected with the left. Like he maybe he's just had like too many like leftists in his audience like giving him shit about his takes or something, and he's just fed up with it, which I can get that because I got pretty fed up with like the alt-right fuckers in my chat. I can never do what Vosh does. He keeps a much more level head than I could with bigots. Oh yeah. See, that's why I don't like debates, because especially when people say like stupid shit, like the people he debates, like I would be getting fucking angry. I'd be like, fuck you, motherfucker. You don't know shit. Like I can't, I'm not good at like debate decorum. Yeah, I mean, it works well when he debates with Nazis, but it seems like anytime he argues with someone that's already on the left, he goes full attack dog the whole time. He can't turn it off. I don't know. I've heard him talk with leftists, and he's been a bit more charitable. I think it just depends. I think it depends on how honest he feels like the other person is being. Because, like I said, if I'm arguing with someone who I feel is being really dishonest, I can't help but like smugly condescend to them, because if I let myself get emotional, then I'm not going to be able to argue against them at all. And then I'm just going to be like, fuck you, motherfucker! Fucking piece of shit! Fucking asshole! And that doesn't get you anywhere. Anyway. Let's see. The left needs to take the whole triggered soy boy snowflake stuff back from the right. They project hard on it, and they, yeah, they do. They absolutely project on that. It's like, oh, you're so triggered, lol, you're such a snowflake. It's like, you guys are the ones, like for example, I saw someone who was a TERF call someone a snowflake, and I'm like, you're the one fucking hyperbolically crying about someone with a penis going into the same bathroom as you. Like, what? And I mean, right-wingers in general do that. It's like, yeah, you people, you're calling us snowflakes? What?
Speaking of TERFs, I want your guys' serious opinion on this. And I don't like playing this card. But isn't it a little awkward when a cis female is arguing with a, I guess, cis male over how women should, like, trans women should be allowed in, like, women's spaces?
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, he has to be a good little white knight and, you know, protect the honor of, the woman he's trying to bed this week.
Dude, I killed that guy. I fucking like straight up murdered him. Like he sent me a fucking article about how most people in what was it in New England don't support trans rights, and then I read the article and it literally says the majority of people support trans rights, and I screenshot it and I never heard from him again.
Okay, so guys, hot take. Because I don't believe that all male feminists are predators or whatever, or creepy or whatever, but I do wholeheartedly believe that all male rad feminists are at the very least trying to get laid. Same with TERFs. Male TERFs, male rad femmes. Yeah, you're probably just trying to get laid.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Anyone that has the hashtag I stand with J.K. Rowling, yeah, no.
That makes me sick. Fuck. I hate her so much. TERFs are garbage people. They really fucking are. They make me mad, yo.
So I almost made a serious mistake, by the way, which I'm glad the person never responded again. Apparently I got in an argument with someone that's from Bloodsports.
Who?
I think he was from Bloodsports. He's now on D-Live. Let me see. The guy's called Bibble.
Oh.
And I was like, because I'm like, oh, I want to debate some new retard or whatever. I shouldn't say retard, but new idiot. And I was like, and he's like, wait, do you want my channel or yours? And I'm like, I don't really care. And he never responded again. And I'm like, thank fucking God, because I didn't realize he was like.
I mean, why not? You should. Just debate him.
If he doesn't respond again, I'm not gonna try to fucking like push for it.
I mean, if he's got like a decent channel.
He doesn't have a YouTube channel. He only has D-Live, and I don't think it's that. Like, he's like, I love it because people are defending like him, and he's like, he has 1,000 people that watch him every night. When I go to look at him, like his Patreon only has 17 patrons, and his Twitter only has 1,000 followers. I'm starting to think this person isn't as big as like everyone around them is hyping him up to be.
Yeah, that's like people around me who used to act like I was hot shit. Like, there were people, like, back when we were doing Pull the Trigger that acted like, well, you know some of the people, you know who I'm talking about. There were people who still, like, after the show ended, were like, oh, yeah, I knew Jae Darké. It's like, what? Why are you using that for clout? Like, literally no one knows who I am. I don't know. There's some people that get in like these little communities with like a small YouTuber, like, oh yeah, he's like real hot shit. He's like whatever. Like I'm not saying like maybe he's got like a sizable little audience. Who knows?
Actually, you know what, guys? If you want me to debate this guy, you know what? You guys can help me. I'm gonna link that tweet in the chat and just retweet it or comment saying debate chess.
Debate me, motherfucker.
Yeah, just because I don't want to re-bring it up, but if I have enough people that like try to bug him about it, you know what? I bet he would be like, okay, maybe this is worth something.
Debate me, fucker.
Yeah, and I promise I'll be better this time.
Take on the chuds.
I will hold him to the fire if he does something dumb.
Yeah, and do your research. Well, I know you did some research, but like have like your research like ready. Like have your like your like statistics and shit. Your sources.
Okay, let me.
To be like, fuck you. You're wrong about this. Here's a statistic. Here's a source.
Yeah,
you're wrong.
I'll link it in the chat. If you guys just want to like comment on it and be like debate chess, that would probably push it to actually happening. If you guys want me to debate someone like this, I'm giving you guys the power. Okay,
Hell
you get my. I agree with you. Get to pick my fate.
Rolling looks like a skin grafted vampire. Hey, don't body shame people. Even though she totally does.
Okay, there you go. I linked it. I linked where he replies being like on my channel or yours.
By the way, guys, the patron show is this Saturday, and if you are a patron, then you get access to it. The Drunken Colin show, guys. It's going to be dope. If you're a patron, you get to you can watch it, and you have the choice of calling in. You can call in and chat with us and shoot the shit and have fun. It's a fun fucking stream, guys. It was really fun last time. TJ even joined us, and we all got wasted, and it was a lot of fucking fun. And if you join the Patreon, you get to see that stream, which not enough people have fucking seen. It's a shame.
Yeah, okay. Here's some highlights, guys. And next time I'll take photos for you guys. Jamie got so freaking drunk that she started crawling on the ground with her pants around her knees.
No, I didn't.
And her underwear completely exposed, being like, I'm not drunk.
You're lying. What was that? Because I fell?
No, you just started crawling. You fell and then you just kept crawling.
I fell and then I kept. I would only be crawling because I fell.
But you did it like 3 times.
I don't know.
Like you get 1 pass. You fell once and you decide to crawl, but after the second one, I don't think it counts as a pass anymore.
I don't think I was that drunk, guys.
You were drunk. Also,
I was drunk. I was wasted. TJ was wasted too. A lot, and it was just a fucking insane stream. It was a fucking insane stream. Only $2, guys, and you get to see it. $2. You get to see that stream, and you get access to this month's stream, and all the VODs for my chill streams, because those are unlisted, but you get to watch them as VODs if you're a patron. And there's going to be early access to stuff. I'm working on a new song that I actually sent to Straight Up the other day, and when it comes out, it's probably going to be for patrons only for a while. I don't know if I'm going to release it publicly. I haven't decided yet, but that will be for patrons only for a while too. So there's a bunch of stuff coming this way. Also, we've been talking about doing a commentary for the patrons. We kind of want to watch American Horror Story.
Cult, specifically Cult.
Yeah, because Chess made me watch it a while back, and I just got mad. It was just so terrible. And we thought maybe it might make like a good commentary for
Oh no, dude, she got freaking pissed. Like,
maybe I wouldn't be as pissed about it now though, because I was a little more center leaning.
That was not that long ago. That was like literally a couple months ago.
Okay, I will say that show does have a little too much id pol shit, and a little too much just some weird depictions of like right wingers versus left wingers. The thing with the child
is the thing that pisses me off.
Oh yeah, that pisses me off too. I ruined this. But yeah, I don't know. We might do that at some point. I might have to be a patron soon. Sounds juicy. Hells yeah. You guys should. Cause yeah, when we do the drunken call-in show, patrons are welcome to call in and join and chat with us.
I don't know what we'll have on the docket because I don't know what's gonna happen. If we just get to be wasted and just like laughing, then that might happen. Yeah. If not, I'll have some shit back up.
Well, no, we'll have some stuff to look at, but yeah, it might just be like, cause yeah, it just got crazy last time. We ended up just having some crazy conversations, especially when TJ the minute TJ came in, it was like, okay, any content we had is like out the window. We're just chatting with TJ now.
Human music. Oh my god.
Human music. Yeah, dude. Because TJ had like an idea for a song he wanted me to do, which I wonder, is he still working on that? Because I will still totally do it. And just for anyone who's wondered, I'm still working on music and rap and shit, and I'm not stopping that. So, but yeah, TJ came up with like a song idea, and he wanted like a beat. He's like straight up, you should make a beat that sounds like human music. You should make a beat with like human music from Rick and Morty. And he did, and it actually sounds good. He didn't finish the beat, but I think he will eventually. It sounds good. It sounds fucking good. It sounds dope. Human music. All I remember of American Horror Story was a part where the wife is sucking the husband's dick off camera. Yeah, I don't know. That
might be from the first season? I don't know. A lot of that shit happens. Like, there is a lot of sexual content in American Horror Story. Like, especially the first... I love the first season. First season was the best. Second one got a little too weird. I forgot what the third one was. By the time we got to Witch, it was just like, eh. And then the latest ones wasn't too bad. Like, I kind of actually liked the campground one.
Oh, I'll be honest. I actually liked that one, too. I was surprised how much I liked that. I didn't like the first couple episodes because it was, like, way too, like, cliche. Like, it was just so... Like, it was just... every fucking 80s horror movie you've ever seen. Just all the tropes rehashed so badly. But... once they got over that initial camp thing in the first 2 episodes, and then like, it was like, see, here's the thing. Normally in shows, I actually really hate it when a show does a thing where like there's a few episodes that take place in one time period, and then like there's an episode where like it skips like a year later or a few months later or a few years later. I always hate it because I always feel like that time jump, it just always feels unnatural no matter what the show is, and it's just always hard to like at least for me, I always find it hard to like readjust to like, okay, it's like, wait, like now we're in this, like, I don't know, just the pacing always changes and it always just throws me off. But for this show, this season, like when they did that, it actually made like the show instantly became like so much better. Like the second half of that season is just so much better. Do you remember what I said about the ending? I don't remember if I liked the ending or not, but
I don't think it was that bad. I think we just bitched about like why they didn't kill that one chick, like not on the campground.
No spoilers, but
oh yeah, such much detail. There's death in it. Did you know that people die? You know what? Actually, let's call this fucking out. At least there's death in this than the fucking one movies I made Jamie watch. The fucking Annabelle. What were the other ones? Like Annabelle, The Nun. They're all from the same universe.
Those were terrible.
Like, I was like looking about this and I was like, love, no one has died. And you're like, wait, you're right. No one has died.
I didn't even notice that at first. I was like, yeah, that's true. No one fucking died. What the fuck is this? Is this a horror movie?
Like, The Nun is the only one where someone dies, and I guess it's in the beginning, but I don't even think that counts. Like, even the main people that come in, no one dies. Like,
yeah, no one gets killed. And that's why, by the way, I'm so, like, because, oh, these are based on a true story, guys. They're all bullshit. I am 1,000,000%, like, convinced that every single child that was supposedly possessed in those cases was absolutely faking it. Or mentally ill as fuck. But, like, well, of course, it has to be one or the other, right? Either they were mentally ill or they were faking it. Like, there's no, like, it just comes off, like, in the movies, like, the characters in the movies. Like, even though, like, you see supernatural shit happening on screen, whenever it's not happening on screen, it's almost as if it's, like, realistic, like true to life. Where it's like, yeah, like, this is totally happening, guys. Like, it's like the movie is self-aware. You know, it's like the movie knows that the events it's depicting are bullshit, but they still have to show the supernatural shit anyway because, I mean, it's a horror movie and, you know, it makes it more interesting. But the movie knows it's full of shit, guys. The movie itself knows it's full of shit, and that's why apparently people were even sued over it.
Well, okay, the reason they were, that's how they got away from the court case, actually. It was because it was such a generic trope of a haunted house that when they got sued, the court deemed it as just a generic horror movie. That's how generic it was. No, actually, I want to give a bonus. So next Friday, because we're doing movie night every other week, we're going to put Jojo Rabbit on the ticket.
I thought we were going to change it to Saturday, so it's not so late.
Oh, yeah, we're going to change it to Saturday, you're right. So it's next Saturday night at Dima sometime. We're going to watch Jojo Rabbit. If anyone has really wanted to see that, because I've been really wanting to see it. It looks really cute. It has Hitler as an imaginary friend. So, that's going to be on the docket, and that's for everyone.
For Hitler and Germany.
If you just want to see the movie, as I said, you don't even have to join the Patreon. That's going to be an open night.
Yeah. So join the Discord, and there's like a movie night room in there, and we watch movies in there every other week. And yeah, we're moving it to Saturdays because on the only way we could do it on Friday was to start it like really late, like around now, like it would be this time, like exactly this time on a Friday night, and that means, and for us it's only 9:45 p.m., but for people on the East Coast it's 11:45 p.m. and yeah, it's just late because we wanted to do we were originally, our plan was to do 2 movies, but now we do just 1. Because we've done it so late, but we might actually do 2 movies again if we do it earlier. But yeah, that's the stuff that's coming up. Good night. I'm out. Catch you next time. All right, dude. Thanks for watching. I'm probably gonna peace the fuck out now too, guys. thanks everyone for chilling though. Again, become a patron. Fuck yeah. If you guys want to support me, you can, in other ways, you can send money on Streamlabs. You can check out my Amazon wish list. Or, even better, you guys can follow me on Twitter and join the Discord and all of that shit and Instagram. And yeah, do the social media shit, guys. Links are down in the fucking description. Okay? You guys know where they are. It's not hard. I don't have to tell you guys every fucking time. Anyway, see you guys next time. I'll probably do another stream tomorrow. I'll do a chill stream tomorrow. So we'll see you guys for that. Peace out.